Let's get this.
Colorado for this edition of the NFL on EA. Guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do? And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty on the field. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the
Let him have it. Let him have it.
For guys that play center, having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. From the gun, Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual.
I like defense. I don't mind giving up the ball to play defense.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Let me get him out of there real quick. Where are you at, Nala? Alright, let's get it started.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10.
Why would you spin, Phillip?
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's fine.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he space past the 25 to the 27. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mariota now on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
All right, we'll score. We'll score.
On the first drive, and on the first play of the 2nd drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Touchdown.
He's going to get it running right.
You stupid bastard, Stace.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. But I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would
even
do
know
for
why
them?
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation there, the defense won the battle. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. The Broncos say
I do this defense.
Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
All right, Phillip.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles. And
it's the turtle game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down.
Trying to get
do
the slide.
too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
How you doing this morning, Turtle?
Because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Intentional route there.
We do have a penalty flag down.
Get a stop here and you can tie the game.
In the pocket, chucked it away.
Oh, I'm winning, man.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. They're going to look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm doing good.
You can tell they were hoping for a
That's
flag
cool,
there
that's cool.
offensively.
Where you from,
Several
bud?
on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides,
I didn't put enough power.
flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Oh, well.
So awfully close that time, but his kick's going to come up short by about the length of the
Oh,
football.
you're the Broncos. I thought you were the Titans.
Oh, nah. Doing the franchise game. But the Broncos is my favorite team.
They go play action here on first down. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The completion
Yeah, bro.
for
I
3
do this
second
Madden
down.
stuff. Go back and look at some of my videos. I don't lose very often.
And he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Pitch.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Uncorks one for Davis.
Thank you.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really
Let's go
well.
get him.
It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
2-yard line. 7.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back on.
You any good at this game, Turtle?
Last go around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Denver.
Welcome. What's going on?
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know.
No, I just like watching people play Madden.
Oh, I feel you. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm not very good.
Hey, man. If you want, I can get in the lab with you.
You probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
My main thing is defense. Offense, I don't really too much care for.
You gotta just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2.
Let's go, Phillip.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an
I
offensive
like to
tackle
run
or
the
a
ball.
tight
I'm
end
too
in the
scared to
direction they wanna
pass.
run the football. If they do that,
Hey, I run the ball a lot too. That's my thing.
sometimes it's not a very successful play.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
The passing concept on this game it's changed a lot.
Defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Boo, boo, boo.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at the 20. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd down, Mariota. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Well, a pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive
When I
side
play
of the ball,
franchise
helping
mode,
to a
my
gain of
favorite
2,
part is the
and that
draft.
changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling
When we
plays.
did this is our
2nd
2nd
and 8.
season.
Now he's gotta probably think about
When
going
we
to
did the
air
draft,
instead
I
of
didn't
maybe staying with the
even
ground game.
really too much care for it.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And to the 42.
Because my defense was already set, so I pretty much traded all my picks away.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 3rd down. That's
sir.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short.
Kick it out the back of the end
I
zone.
know they're on their own side of the
I
field.
was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it
I
away
like to
again.
use a
This
bad team and
now
rebuild
wants to
them.
Get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end
Yeah,
up in the end zone.
So first
that's
and 10
fun,
now
but
from the 30.
in this league that I'm in right here, a bunch of these dudes are good, so I had to stick with the Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. A very solid gain of 27. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found him.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure.
Come on.
And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And they'll go on the ground. And this time not quite
Call
to
HV
30,
stretch,
down
it's a good
at the
running play.
31-yard line.
Yep.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time. And
That's
it moves
probably
the
like my
chains
favorite
as
play.
well.
But in this little league that I'm in, we can't call the same play over and over and over. We got to switch it up, which is good.
Right back to him on first down.
I hate when it sucks them in like that.
Exactly.
It'll be second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this.
This should be a
drive, and once
touchdown
again,
right
they
here.
show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw here.
Are you kidding me? Why would you tip the ball up like that?
Picked by Kevin Byard.
Oh my gosh, why would he tip the ball like that?
10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple
I hate
tips,
when that
just in
happens.
case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
It'll be all right. I'm gonna go down and score real quick.
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Going out the end
Teams
zone.
have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many
syllable word.
syllables, yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to
Block him, Jake.
And wind up
Come on,
losing
man.
yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I might stream some Madden Mobile today, but not Madden because I'm bad at Madden and I don't want to embarrass myself.
I'll check you out, man.
Back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
I'll take 2
midfield.
minutes.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. To play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Denver right after this.
Leopard!
And they'll run it here.
cut underneath
And that
stays.
play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. Now another timeout here called by the Titans, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
He'll look to throw. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to
The
have a
Titans
first down.
are scared of
They say
you.
He was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Yeah, I don't think he can really mess with me.
Tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42, and it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
My best skill in Madden is punting and kicking.
Now Mariota. Flush to his right. And
Punt
this
and
is
kicking.
incomplete.
This defense has been very
I'm good at
disruptive
punt.
early on as they force
The
another
kicking
one
part,
to arrive.
Seems to be the
it's
front
iffy.
and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Come on, Justin. Get there.
Mariota from the gun on third down.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the return will stop right around the 25. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to...
What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
Titans able to bring him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining.
Let's
here
try this
in the
play
second
again.
quarter. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense.
Cashing
as
off
far
the
as yardage
interception.
goes.
Yeah, you're exactly
MOG
right.
money
They've been
back.
assignment
MOG money
sound,
back.
staying in their
MOG
lanes,
money
keeping
back.
pressure
MOG
away,
money back.
communicating
MOG
well,
money
too.
back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 44 yards away. And McManus able to put it through. So we're at halftime.
We get the ball back at half.
Upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
You got it.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
You know what? I'll run to this side, please.
Detroit!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Wide open.
Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary.
Who was your QB?
You're exactly right. Was it his primary target?
His name is Lou Kekerker. At the end of the game, if you're still in here, I'll show you. It's weird. He's a quarterback that I drafted.
Upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And holding it may be the wrong decision.
Yeah, him. And now my third string quarterback is coming in. And I don't even know who that is.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Jack Kelly?
On 3rd down, it's Lindsay, and he will lose yards.
Trade for Derek Carr. He's the best low overall QB.
And don't nobody want to give up any good quarterback.
When I saw those lateral type runs, but the best backs that made it happen,
I missed
put
it.
a foot in the ground and just go.
Oh, I made it.
That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
These kickers now, it's like...
Are you kidding me?
Like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
All right, I mean, I just got to score on defense now.
First on offense to
Screw
start
that.
the 3rd. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second
Woo,
down.
go Broncos.
Yeah.
To throw is Mariota. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Taylor. And all the way down to the 37. A big play that time for the Titans.
I'm a Rams fan.
43 yards.
I know you was happy about that game
all over the place, but what you won't see,
on Monday.
the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion.
That was a good ass game.
Those guys made that play possible.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Yeah, I was really happy golf P.
He finds Corey Davis, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard
Played
line.
great.
That one good for 14 yards.
Yeah, he did.
It'll be 2nd and about a yard. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But Todd Gurley didn't do that much.
Mariota. That one
He didn't really need to.
and he's able to get the
Jared
first
Goff
here as
carried
he's
that
taken
team that
down
game.
at the 25. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Derek Wolfe able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Their best receiver Cooper Kupp is out for the season though.
They've only converted
Yeah.
once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
That dude was having a hell of a year, too.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route,
Make him
drove
throw
it with
this
excellent
interception.
pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he will take this for a Titans touchdown.
Go line stop.
A great play there.
Nah.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. Point after, right down the middle.
This is
And
going to
that
be
will
tough,
put
man.
them on
I'm
top
not even
here
going
in
to lie
the
on this
3rd.
one.
The kickoff team on the
My
field now
third
as they
string
will
quarterback?
send this one away.
No.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit
Let's
a really
see how
long
this
field goal
turns
to do
out.
so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense
Pound
can
the
put
rock.
6 on the board here. We'll see. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
He's expecting me to run the ball because he knows it's my
There
third
are
string
always
quarterback.
ways for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like
But I
that
got you,
and
I
have
got you.
explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On second down, Kelly. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the
You should
backfield.
call very short
It's pretty
passes.
evident we can say what a difference
That's
a
the
week
plan.
makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now they set up
Like
the screen.
drags
That's
and flats
complete.
and stuff like
And he'll
that.
be brought down at the 21,
Yeah.
just shy of the 20.
I'm gonna let this time run out though, so I can have the wind on my side. Don't have to worry about the kick.
A lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The Broncos on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Now Kelly. That's caught. It's Thomas. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Look at Chad Kelly. He's over here holding his own.
One receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And
Lego.
get in. Touchdown, Denver. Royce Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This is my go-to on
So it's challenge time. The referee's tablet coming out, and the big question,
What?
Charles, did that football break the plane to the goal?
What?
Any part of the ball to cross the goal line in order for it to count.
Boo.
Remember, it's got to be indisputable, though. Sometimes we think it's going to be there. We can't really find it on the tablet. So we'll see what the final call is going to be.
FB dive.
Nah, just go quarterback
He'll
sneak.
go with the keeper.
Oh.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
All right, I'll do
Officially
fullback dive.
no
You
gain
got
on
it.
The sneak, kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a
Catch
big
this line.
play, 3rd and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Andy Janovich, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Gun, 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 gun.
And it worked to win the best coach ever.
To throw is Kelly.
Come on, Chad. Ah, you gotta have an arm.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as is you're just taking away space. You're trapping yourself in a corner, but you actually have told me space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really
I usually run quarterback sneak first. If I don't get it, I always switch to the dive.
To create that separation
Alright.
and that little bit of space where they're just
Now we gotta play some
isn't
defense.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing is Mariota. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a 2nd down.
I go HB dive, then FB dive, then QB sneak.
This is brought in by Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17
Yeah, I do it the opposite way. I do QB sneak. If I don't get that, dive. If I don't get that, then I do a pitch.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
What time is it?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Yes, sometimes I go HB pitch first.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, the pitch is like really OP on this game.
3rd and 4. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I feel like I got the best user game in the world.
He's everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball.
Let's see if he falls for this again.
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Looking to throw on 2nd. Here's Kelly.
Oh my God, Chad Kelly, you suck.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
I hate Chad Kelly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Kelly. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Get in field goal range 2 clock and kick a field goal and you will be up by 8.
Oh, I'm already in field goal range. The wind's blowing 12 miles an hour.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now this is an example of breaking down the defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
On 1st and 10, Kelly. And Seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And McManus able to pull it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. They go play action here on 1st down. Finding some room at midfield. And Davis has it over the middle. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. A 1st down throw for Mariota. Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
He'll look to throw. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play.
This defense needs a big play
Get
in
a
the
pick
worst
here.
way, because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Back to throw. Just keeping the play alive. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Back to throw.
Oh, oh. Oh, he got it.
Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
I'm a gamble.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
No, sir.
And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down.
You have time if he gets this.
Like what they did.
Or not. Yes.
Straight. Oh.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
That was a good game.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Good game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The win for the Broncos seemingly assured.
Oh, that sucked. My 3rd string QB.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee.
Whew.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home.
All right, let me show you who my quarterback is.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Broncos, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's the quarterback I drafted. He's not bad, but oh, my team's not all that.
Under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my summer, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights, just to hit the studio.
Let cur.
Yeah. Bradley Chubb. Get your pass rush up. Cortland Sutton. You a beast. Please don't be long. 5 weeks. See, look, Case Keenum out for 2 more weeks. He got hurt week 1. Now my backup got hurt. Oh, this is gonna be a tough next couple games. But no, yeah, this is. But I'm about to hop up off here, bro. Just got off work. About to take a shower, lay it down. If you liked it, man, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up on this video. But till next time, it'll probably be tomorrow. We advance tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. But all right, Turtle, get up with you a little later, man. Be easy.